בוקר טוב חברים, we're up to פרק ה', I believe פסוק כ' א', כי נוכח עיני אדוני דרכי איש וכל מעגלותיו מפלס. שלמה המלך says here a warning to someone who was a sinner. Don't say, I'll do something and nobody's going to see me. Because כי נוכח עיני השם דרכי איש. Hashem sees every person. So, אומר שלמה המלך that don't say Hashem doesn't watch you and ממילא I can go ahead and do whatever I want. כי נוכח עיני השם דרכי איש, Hashem sees every person's actions. הכל. And Rashi adds another two words. If you look in Rashi, אומרו, שוקל דרכיו. Hashem weighs each person's actions. ויודע כמה עוונות וכמה זכויות בידו. He knows how many mitzvot and how many sins a person has. Yeah, what happened?
How do we connect this with Pales Magel Raglecha B'chol Derech Inkonim?
איפה אתה הולך? אני קורא מה זה כי נוכח עיני השם דרכי איש. שהקדוש ברוך הוא קודם כל יודע, הוא רואה את הכל. ואז הוא אומר לך, וכל מעגלותיו מפלס, השם שוקל את הדרכים, ובמילא הוא יודע כמה זכויות וכמה עוונות יש לו, and based on that, that's how Hashem, he will pay him. So, נוכח עיני השם דרכי איש, Hashem sees everything you do, בכל מעגלותיו, and all your דרכים שאתה עושה, מפלס, he weighs it, שוקל אותו. And based on that, that's how Hashem pays everyone. Got it? חזק וברוך. So, אומר שלמה המלך, be smart and know that everything you do, Hashem puts everything on the scale. Nothing will, you don't miss anything up there in Shamayim. מה שאנחנו שכחנו, שמה זוכרים הכל. אבל זה בלי תשובה. אבל אם יש תשובה, מה קורה? זה נמחק. רבי עליו השלום אמר, what does it mean, אל תזכור לנו עוונות ראשונים. נס, are you paying attention? What does it mean, אל תזכור לנו? לא יבואי לנו, why? That's what happens for the person who's how many years. You want him to remember? אל תזכור.
Don't remind him. Yeah, don't remind him, okay.
You wish to...
No. We don't wish.
Okay, so you gotta know the meaning. אל תזכור לנו. Don't remember our עוונות, חביבי. If the IRS will remember every income and every... חביבי, לא טוב, right? You're quiet. Now you're taking everybody with you all the way down. All right, okay. בסדר. אם כבר אז כולם, okay, I hear that. מותי גם מחייך מותי, it's a good sign. So מה הפשט? You hear this? So the Rabbi עליו השלום explained, what does it mean, אל תזכור לנו עוונות ראשונים? Amazing פשט. יש לנו הלכה בתורה, there is something, it's called הונאת דברים. You cannot cause people pain by words. So, you can either physical and also verbal. One of the halachot is that if somebody is a Baal Tshuva or even a ger, asur le'adam lagid leger, do you remember? And you're poking him. Whoever does it, over lav d'oraita. The lav d'oraita, or even Baal Tshuva. What happened? I remember when he was there in the clubs, and I remember when on Shabbat I used to see him driving. מה אתה אומר כזה דבר לבן אדם? מי שאומר כזה דבר, הוא עובר על איסור דאורייתא of הונאת דברים.
What if you say that as a chizuk?
מי?
Remember you used to do that and now you're...
אני לא כזה בטוח. הרמב"ם כותב מחלק בין העבירות של בן אדם לחברו לבין העבירות של בן אדם למקום. תסתכל מה כתוב שם בכל תשובה. עכשיו, הוא מחלק בין העבירות של בן אדם למקום ובין העבירות של בן אדם לחברות. העין שם. על כל פנים, הרב, אתה שומע? אתה לא שומע. אוקיי. אני שאלתי, אתה שומע? אמר לי, לא שומע. 20 שנה ואנחנו צריכים רק דברים טובים.
עכשיו אמרת רבא לא לזכור.
אמרת, אתה לא מקשיב לי. אתה רואה? אמרתי, 20 שנה זוכר רק דברים טובים. זה גם כן, אני מוחל לך. תסתכלו, on page 344. ברוך השם. You're not moving, you're on a slow motion. You gotta move. On page 344, let's do it quick. פסוק למדלת, it says, כאזרח, פסוק למד ג' וכי יגור איתכם גר בארצכם, לא תונו אותו. מה אומר רש"י רפי? אומר רש"י למטה, look 3 lines from the bottom.
לא תונו אותו. הונאת דברים, לא תאמר לו.
אמש, yesterday.
היית עובד עבודה זרה, ועכשיו אתה בא ללמוד תורה שנתנה בפני הגבורה.
והגבורה. meaning, yesterday אתה עובד עבודה זרה, now you're learning גמרא, כאילו מה? Someone who said this to a girl, a convert, עובר על איסור תורה איתה.
כל שכן.
לא כל שכן. בעל תשובה זה בעל תשובה, גר זה משהו
מה
גדול.
שהיה יהודי, והיה נשאר יהודי, אבל הוא השתנה. אז כל שכן שאתה צריך גם כן לא לעשות.
לגר.
הגר זה הדאורייתא? הגר הדאורייתא.
נכון.
זה גם בעל תשובה.
משהו הדאורייתא.
מה התורה דיברה בהווה? It's more common to say that, but today you use it about תשובה. Oops, he became a black hat. What happened? I remember him. I remember. Don't remember. So the Rabbi עליו השלום אמר, אם בתורה כתוב שאסור להזכיר, you cannot remind a person his past, the same הלכה applies up in Shamayim also. אומר הרב, that's the pshat that we pray to Hashem, אל תזכור לנו עוונות ראשונים. I said today, סלח לנו ונקחתנו. עשיתי תשובה. מה עשיתי תשובה? השם לא יכול להזכיר כלום. Oh, I remember what you did, you know, last week and 2 weeks ago. אתה לא יכול. It's against the Torah. ככה הרב הסביר את הפשט. שמעתם?
השם גם לא
תודה, הקדוש ברוך הוא, the same thing. So if you did תשובה, you're good. If you don't do תשובה, that's a problem. But if you do תשובה, השם לא יכול להזכיר כלום. זה התורה. זה התורה. השם לא מזכיר. By the way, מי שחי ככה, he'll always going to be happy. You know why people depressed? They always remember Ma'asiti, the Ma'asiti, one day I'm going to get to hell. Oh, you know, one day I'm going to go there. I'm going to get burned. ויש כאלה שאוהבים, כן, מגיהינום, ומסבירים לך גם details.
Well, remember I told you, Chacham, a few months ago, that until I asked you that day, I think after a Kohelet class, I thought I was going to Gehinnom too.
With Isaac also, right?
Yeah. No, we all thought that everybody has to go. And you know, I actually like did kind of a little experiment. I asked like 8 people. I said, just like random people I was with like a few days ago. I said, honestly, do you guys think that everybody has to go? Like, yeah. I think it's a general thing outside that everybody thinks they're going. Because I don't know if it's my upbringing or what I learned or what. We always thought that it was like, Pashu, everybody just has avonot that they're going up with.
That's a different...
אתה בכלל לוקח את כולם, אתה יודע, לדובאי.
He's saying something else. He's saying you did tshuva, but you still have avonot. You have to get clean. That's something else. But they don't remember you the old ones, but the new ones, they're gonna have to
לא,
pay.
זה כולם עד אצל רבי אדמוני בגיל 16. אתה בגיל 40, זה ההבדל. אבל אף פעם לא מאוחר. He was a book behind you, בעמך כולם צדיקים. בעמך, you right there, you touched.
No,
יא
man.
חביבי,
That's
בעמך.
right there. No.
Yeah.
Because maybe the experiment.
I'm telling you, the Rabbi Alav Shalom, that's how he lived.
You gotta do
See this
100
book?
They keep doing wrong things.
That's how he lived.
Oh yeah.
That's how he lived. הוא אהב את עם ישראל so much, the rabbi, הוא ממש אהב את עם ישראל, that he wrote a book, ועמך כולם צדיקים. So far, that when people used to call him, you know, say, hello, אצל הרב, אין כזה hello. כן צדיק. מה זה hello? הוא אמר לי, do you know how hello started? People used to dig holes. איך hello בא לעולם בכלל? מה זה hello? הוא אומר, אנשים היו חופרים בורות. The guy is down, he's all the way down, and he goes up. Hello? You wanted to hear the echo. שאומר לך, hello, ho, נכון לך האקו? אז אתה רוצה לשמוע מה קורה שם למטה. הלו, לא. אומר פון, אתה שמע ברור שם, הלו, אקו, you hear me? אומר, מה זה? Somebody rings, hello, תגיד כן. זה רבי הרסלם נמס להלו. כן. אחר כך later on, הוא לא אומר כן, הוא אומר כן צדיק. מה זה? כתוב במשנה, בעמך כולם צדיקים, מה? איזה שאלה יש לך? האפסט, הוא אומר, ככה צריך לדבר על עם ישראל. בעמך כולם צדיקים, that's how you have to talk. He was against the leaders. הוא אומר, המנהיגים, אלו הרשעים, אלו שמתסיסים, אלו מסיתים. המנהיגים, the leaders, אלו המוח. אבל רוב העם, אמר הרב, תמיד היה רואה, זה טוב שבעם ישראל,
זה סון.
כן, I'm telling you, when he used to go to places to give speeches or events, and he lived with the people there, he was tired and very weak, but he wouldn't just run away. He would let, stay a little bit extra, let the people come, talk to him, kiss his hand. Not that he wanted or everything, just to make them feel good. I was once in a place of thousands, and I used to bring him to the place and walk him out, and people used to push. The rabbi didn't like it. Otzar, and when he used to see small kids, his heart. What are you pushing? Leave him alone. I'm not. Do you know why kids like me so much? Because I'm the same height. The same height. That's how he interaction with people. Wow. Fire on them. Now, I want to read you a line that he writes over here. He writes in the beginning, B'mahanotenu begalutenu. He talks back when he was, where he lived, all the way back in Yemen. Zocher ani, I remember, B'kol ba'ei sha'ar emi, and all the people who lived in our city. יודעים שדקדקו במצוות קלות כחמורות. People were מדקדק in every מצווה, every משהו. עד כחוט השערה. However, ועם כל הדקדוק, even though we were such a מדקדק on every detail in the halacha, listen to this, היה לדקדוק הזה פנים מאירות, ולא מאוימות. The Judaism, how we grew up in the house, in the town, in the country, how we grew up was Judaism. Wow, every halakha we kept. but היה פנים מאירות, a shiny face, לא מאוימות, threat. That's how he started his book. And that's why he wrote this book. He wrote this book to give people, mindset.
Positive mindset.
Very positive, because זה היהדות באמת. זה באמת היהדות. No threats. We're all going to go again. I never heard it from his mouth ever in any of his speeches. Never, for 30 years. Never once. גיהנם. בשעות ככה, אלך לגיהנם. מה פתאום? Never. הפוך. הוא אמר גיהנום זה כבר בעולם הזה. כמו people, אומר, תראה מה זה. You have to, no. The way he lived life and the way he used to teach, how he grew up was, you have to get Adam here and then get him here. פשוט, תראה, היה אומר, it's worth it to be religious. Not because Hashem told you only. No, it's worth it. You know why? Let's think for 1 second. Take a religious family, lifestyle, not religious. Religious family, you come home, you sit down with your kids, and they do homework. Either you learn with them after in the shul, or not. She helps her mother, whether it's cooking or sewing or whatever it is, and they go to sleep. In the morning, you wake them up, you send them to school, everything is great. There's respect, there's kibbut abaim, d'oraita, v'cholim. When you're not religious, and the kid or the girl, she's 14, 15, 16, what exactly she does when it's not 9, 10? She jumps the house. She wants to go out. And once they have a license, yo, give me the car key. I need a car. Or I need a key. I need both. And they go out. When they're 18, you can talk to them. You cannot talk. You just hope that she's going to come home normal. And nothing bad is going to happen to her because she has to go to the pub, club, all this nonsense. ההורים מפחדים, ההורים לא ישנים טוב בלילה. אבל אין מי לדבר. You have no one to talk to because they're not going to listen to you anyway. Because that's the culture. So it's worth it to be religious just for the sake of to go to sleep calm. You know that no one is going to do anything to her. She's not going to get raped. Nobody is going to put her something in a coke to drink, and who knows what's going to happen after. יש לך חיים שקטים. Just a calm life. those are.
Also for the son, not just the daughter, no?
אבל
more.
מה אומרת שכשבת נולדת, when someone has a daughter, זה לא כתוב, זה מדרש של 2023. אבל הגמרא אומרת, כשבת נולדת, הגמרא אומרת, יש לאבא כל הזמן פחד. He's always scared. When she's young, nobody's gonna rape her. And as she gets older, she תתחתן. ואם תתחתן, שהבעל יהיה טוב. ואם הבעל טוב, שיהיה ילדים. כי אם אין ילדים, יגרש אותה. You always worry when you have a daughter. When you have a daughter, הגמרא אומרת, יש, למה זכר בא לעולם יש שמחה? The Gemara brings down because when the daughter comes, the father he's always afraid of what's going to happen. And Ben, it's different. Allah, go hustle. אבל ילדה זה לא ככה. So, בוודאי להורים, תמיד יש חשש what's going to happen to the daughter. A son walks out from the shul 10:30, he's on the bike. ילדה, מה פתאום? You're crazy. You're not going alone. You're not going alone. They want to go to the city. No, מה פתאום? Only with your mother. מה קרה? יש לך פחד. on the train, on the bus. יש לך פחד עם כל הזמן. So imagine the culture, it tells you, you go out, you party, you drink, it's okay. So that's a פחד. ואנחנו לא שומעים, כי אנחנו נמצאים in a bubble right over here. מי שרק שומע מה קורה בחוץ, השם ישמור, השם ישמור. אני לא רוצה ללכלך את הפה שלי, אבל מה שקורה בחוץ, and what parents go through, זה גיהינום, so you don't have to wait after 120.
So how it happened here that it became Yir'ah Na'ava?
It's because I think the Ramban brings down, how do you teach kids and wives, Isha, woman? But later on, you teach the love. Not the love that you and I would think. He means something else. But yes, the way you teach your son, you're gonna learn, you're gonna lollipop. If not, I'm gonna take away your bike. That's how you teach with a little kid. Because his knowledge, he doesn't understand what is a father and a mother and a parent. Today you can understand your parents because you have a daughter and a son, Baruch Hashem. Let's go back to YDF for 1 second, can we? Hey, you see you laughing. Faddal. I don't want to faddal over there. I said faddal. I went through Gehinnom over there. Forget it. Let's not talk about Gehinnom. That's why. So when that age, you cannot think. But this age, when you're a parent, you can understand your parents.
Yeah, but that way you have to hope that kid's gonna get there.
No, it means you get them married young and dumb. Lap shots.
The daughters?
It's a zechut.
The daughter, the son, and the daughter?
That's the difference between our culture, the Sfaradim versus Ashkenazim. No, they said the kids who are, college, education. 24, you start, I'm talking about the girls. 24, 23, that's when they start to date. בגיל 16-17 כבר אימא רומזת which cousin she spoke to, she wants you. She's not even college, high school, but כבר מחכים לה. They're already waiting for her. אתה מבין? So here, דואגים ישר, שלא להסתבך. I think get in troubles because once they get a certain age, you cannot talk to them. The בעיה. Better young, let them go together. It's a different kind of approach. I know someone. Okay, I want to take two sisters that they both have daughters. One sister was pro, let them get married young. No. The other one said no. Education, let them have a degree. If God forbid, has v'shalom, who knows what's going to happen? Let them, let her, yeah, has v'shalom. Right? Okay. So one sister got their daughters married and the other ones didn't. Two sisters. One day I was at a funeral and one of the sisters comes to me, Rabbi, can you give me a berachat so my daughters can get married? So how old is she? She's 27 already. Wow. I remember when the cousins told the other cousins, she get married. She just came back from Israel, right? I'm saying, no, let's go. No way. You have to go to college. Now she has a degree, but she has no husband. The other one has no degree, but she has a husband with 4 kids. And now the other one, the mother, who are daughters, Hashem, they grown up. Koev. She's 27, she has a degree, and guess what? She's not even using her degree. Yeah. She went to work with kids. It's amazing. You send a lawyer, your daughter to be a lawyer. A lawyer means you have to have no heart. It's against her nature.
When she started, she doesn't feel good about it. She drops it.
She dropped her כמו עם ילדים, תפתח מילדים, כמו assistant teacher. כי זה הטבע של האישה. So she became a lawyer. She had a degree, and she's not using the degree because it's against her nature. Now I'm not saying that's everybody, but a teva shel isha is to be a mother, not to go to the court and fight and curse and be rude. עורך דין זה אדם בלי לב, זה פשוט מאוד. So we spend so much money on her to become a lawyer.
And it's a
Which you
full-time job. Also.
Yes.
You can be a mother.
היא לא יכולה, לא אימא וגם לא בעל וגם לא אישה. This with kids, you know, it's 9 in the morning, you're back by 2 or 3, and you have time 2 years to raise your own kids and to be a wife and to have a natural life. חיים טבעיים. And now to see them, זה כואב. Now, אני לא אומר שזה צודק וזה לא צודק, it's give and take, כל אחד והקולצ'ר שלו. But the idea that I'm trying to bring is, let's go back up to the topic, that יש אנשים, because, you know, the way they live, they have already given them. So we don't have to go far. לא צריך, אתה רואה, אין להם חיים יפים, אין כבוד להורים, there's no respect to their parents. When there is no respect to their parents, I got a call. One day, a mother tells me her son is 6 years old. Okay, she comes to with the daughter. She's 4 or 5. She brings them to the car. She brings the kids to the car, and the kid takes the car key, and he likes the mother, meaning, and she got so mad at him, and he's having fun. And she told me, Rabbi, what should I do to him? No, she נפגעה, she was so hurt. What is it? אמרת לה, התחלת את החיים, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You know, she got so hurt. כאילו זה בעל שלה שהוא פגע בה. It's a kid. She's holding the baby outside. It's a kid. It's a kid. And he relax. And she got so hurt. כואב לה. עכשיו, כשיש לילד concept of what is kibbutz av va'em, what is to honor parents, I told her, all you got to do is not yell at him because you're not going to win. Because this is boys, and that's how they grow. This is kids, but I told him because I know that she is very close to this kid. You know the mama with the boy. You know, this kid Abraham, man. You know, it's a boy with the mother. What you can tell him is, you know, Iman got so hurt. I'm so sad. When I did it, oh boy, I'm so sorry, mama. But you know why you can do it? It's because we teach our children kibud av va'em, respect your parents. In a place that you don't have this concept of to respect, klum. So you know why I'm religious? I'm very selfish. What is that? Very selfish. If I know that this path, I'm gonna end up Bezat Hashem raising your kids and a family that at the end of the day we're gonna have a normal life. We're gonna have a family. We're gonna have a family time. The kids grow. They don't drop their parents. That's the real life. That's the real life.
Nothing to do with religion.
Huh?
You're saying nothing to do with religion.
No, it's just worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Somebody told me a couple days ago that the mother is not feeling well. Okay? And they plan a trip, Pesach, one to Israel and one to Florida. Now, what's the right thing to do if the mother doesn't feel well? Huh?
Stay here.
To be close.
To be close.
Yeah.
What,
Florida?
she's
לא
הולכת
לזה, אבל היא לא מרגישה טוב.
Florida. If anything, stay home.
So the mother is here, and she has 2 kids, and one planned a trip to Israel, and the other one planned a trip to Pesach, to Florida. If someone grew up and brought up in a way of parents come first, and I don't want to even go to the place that if something happens, and after something happens, what would you say? What would you say to yourself all your life? What a dumb! I had a mother, and I dropped her. If you have a heart, If. So what's the right thing to do? So אני אגיד לך, someone that doesn't care about kibbutz avim because whatever, is he going to go to Florida? Is he going to go to Israel? Because listen, I made a plan. You know, I had to have a kid saying, hey, listen, we got to go. And Bezat Hashem, you know, she has a husband to take care of. But if you're a kid who you respect parents and you know the meaning of what is kibbutz avim, you would not leave your mother alone Pesach because she never had Pesach alone. It's gonna be her first year to have Pesach alone, and nobody's gonna be with her because you made plans to go away.
Is it a real case or you're just using an example?
No, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a case of מה נכון? Rabbi, מה נכון? אמרתי לו, you don't have to have a rabbi for that. Use your common sense. should I cancel? מה השאלה בכלל? יש לך אימא. אמרתי לו, just put yourself in her shoes. אתה אבא חולה, ויש לך שתי ילדים, ועוזבים אותך בפסח. איזה הרגשה יש לך when you sit in the hospital or you sit alone at home?
The parents not going to admit it. The parents not going to tell them don't go.
No.
They're never going to tell them.
No. אבל
He has
בפנים,
to figure it out.
אבל בפנים,
Now I tell him go. Yeah, they don't want to.
אבל בפנים הם בוכים.
Okay.
בפנים הם בוכים.
This is what happened.
בפנים הם בוכים. We did everything for them. Now, at this age that we need you, you give us a kick and you go for vacation. מה קרה? אני לא אומר שזה קל, אבל אבא ואמא, איפה הכרת הטוב? So למי שלמד תורה, and the Torah treats you, and the Torah educates you, what does it mean kibbutz avim? למען יאריכו ימיך. כתוב בחז"ל, השם משלם מידה כנגד מידה. Sometimes a person feels, look at this father, he's already 83. I'm like, that's לא קל, I don't have life. כאילו, אני תקוע. I lost 10 years of my life because I gotta take care of him. זה לא קל. כאילו, שחרר. אומר רבנו בחיי דבר גדול מאוד. הוא נגיד בראשית שמות, נגיד מתשוש. אומר רבנו בחיי, תדע לך שבכיבוד אב ואם, why it says למען יאריכו ימיך, why it says if you honor your parents, thank you. אבל למה כתוב במצווה הזאת, למען יאריכו ימיך?
הרב אמר זאת פעם.
אז תשמע מה כתוב. אומר רבנו בחיי, ומה שקבע הכתוב שכר כיבוד אריכות ימים, why the Torah gives reward for respecting parents, what's the reward? לא כתוב, you'll be rich, you're going to be happy, לא כתוב, מה כתוב? You'll get to live long life. Why? Where the מידה כנגד מידה? הוא מביא פה בשם רבי סעדיה גאון. מפני שלפעמים, because sometimes, עתידים יחיו האבות עם הבנים זמן ארוך. Sometimes the parents live long life. They're already 80, and 88, and 90, and 92, and well, no, no, man, the guy doesn't die. And they live long. And the parents live together with the kids, זמן ארוך. Listen to his words. והאבות הם למסע כבד על הבנים. And it's like a yoke, it's like a package on the kids to take care of the parents. והכיבוד יכבד עליהם. And to honor the parents, sometimes it's going to be very heavy on them. לכך קבע עליהם שכר המצווה הזאת. That's why the Torah puts a reward. למען יאריכו ימיך. כלומר, עליך לכבדם. You have to honor them. ותחיה עמהם. And live with them. ואם אולי תצטער על חייהם, and if maybe something is going to go in your mind, כאילו, I love my father very much, very dearly. But you know, אומרת לך התורה, דע שעל חייך אתה מצטער. You hear his words? If you feel that, oh my gosh, you think, oh my gosh, your own life, because you're not going to get there. שמעתם מה כותב פה? So if we raise our children with this type of Torah, what is to honor parents? How could I tell my mom, how could a son or daughter tells her mother, don't tell me what time to come? לא שייך. לא שייך כזה דבר בכלל. It's impossible. But when that's why it's good to be religious. It's a selfish for selfish reasons. That's how the rabbi used to teach us. I'm religious only because I'm selfish. But yes, it's worth to be religious because they're going to honor you, you get less pain, you less tzar. The kidai.
So we always ask the rabbi, what's the best way to get people that are not shomer? And it sounds like maybe that's the best.
You want to hear? He used to have a class in Tel Aviv for girls, high society girls. So, degree. He used to have a class in Tel Aviv.
Wow.
Not religious?
חילוניות כולם. חילוניות כולם.
It's hard.
Not hard at all.
No, for the rabbi, to face all these people.
לא.
And you say they're intelligent.
בנות, הרב היה אדם מאוד מאוד הפוך, הם הטיפשים הלא בעיה, לא הם החכמים. And he used to, for 2 years, used to give them classes על החיים.
That's the hardest thing.
לא, על החיים.
Was it like a regular college? Like regular university?
כן, כן, הוא עשה בנות של האוניברסיטה.
In the university or no?
לא, מה פתאום. בנות של האוניברסיטה, היה נותן להם שיעור, ודיבר איתם רק על החיים. על החיים, כמו שזה, the way I'm talking to you, he took the whole Torah, he took out the Torah,
Wow.
והיה מסביר להם כאילו על החיים. כמעט כולם חזרו בתשובה, ואני הייתי בחופה של אחד, או שתיים, התחתנו עם בחורי ישיבה, אחד מפונוביץ'. אחד מפונוביץ', כן. אני הייתי בחתונה, זה היה באשקלון, and I have pictures. She had 2 degrees של science ו-math, I think. והיא מחזיקה אותו. אני לא רוצה שתלך לעבוד, אתה תלך תלמד, ואני, and I will support you. תל אביב. ומעולם לא דיבר גיהנם, never in his life. כלום. דיבר איתם, why it's worth to be religious, nothing to do with כלום. כלום. אמר להם, תשמעו, בוא נתחיל. מצווה ראשונה בתורה, מצוות פריה ורבייה. זאת אומרת, תראה, for women it's much easier to understand this. Why have to build them also common sense? A woman, yes, when you're not, when you're not religious, okay? You're not religious. So, they're ready, סליחה שאני אומר את זה ככה, כבר מגיל 13 אין בעיה בכלל. היום מחמירים 12 ו-11 גם כן. So, את בחוץ כבר. הפקר. You want to live your own life. You're right. And you're planning to get married late 20s. That's on the במקרה הטוב. In your society, 30s, that's when you get married. ככה זה המילה שמה. Okay. So you get married when you're 32, 33. I'm not talking about even in the past and כמה גברים, but just the idea. There is something, it's called their physical, their biology, body,
Biological clock.
זה מאוד. מתחיל לתקתק. Tak. Now, in the beginning, they don't want to, you don't want to have kids in the beginning, right? It's a honeymoon. Okay, so up to 2, 3, because you have to know him. Even though she already slept with him already before 5 years, it's okay. But I need to get to know him. So you want to have kids when you're 34, 35. The guy is showing he's 37, 38. זה הגיל. Do you know what it is to go with the kid to a park when you're 42 and 45? You know when the kid wants to go to somewhere like Six Flags, a roller coaster, when you're already close to the age of 50? You tell him, you go and I'll watch you. But a kid wants to have a father. But why can't he? He's too tired. Okay, אמרתי לו, let's take us for once. let's think of us. We get married at the age, let's say the wife, she's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, she has a kid right away, right? Fine. So she is 23, 24, and he's also 24, 25. And you have a kid when you're fresh and young. You still in the mode of, I want to go and I want to do. The Shtei Mr. Hakima Park. It's two kids playing in the park. Did I say anything for religious? You know, clue, money amarti. I'm taking, you're taking a simple life. When people are young, they have the core and the strength to raise kids. You have the core. People that get married very late and they have kids late, and her core to raise the kids. And the wife, she is tired. She's exhausted. אז איך יכולה לגדל ילדים? וככה היה מדבר איתם על החיים. simple. היה לוקח, he used to take את הרעיון, הוא לא אמר מצווה, את הרעיון של פריה וריבה. And then, you want to have only 1 or 2 kids with a dog. Fine. Let's think about once you are, if you get married when you're 30, 32. So, the way you guys live, once the boys are 17, 18, they're out of the house. 20, 21. They want to have they want to rent a place somewhere in Tel Aviv and Chadome. They live alone. They go either whether he goes to the army, she goes, whatever she goes, and home. So you are 50 years old, home, sitting there alone with your husband. Bait rik. למי? למי הבית? אתם מבינים? אז זאת אומרת, so you got married late because you wanted to enjoy life. But when you really start to someone who's single doesn't even think about it. But the minute we all know, once you have a child, your life is different. Your kids, they are the joy that they make your life meaningful. And the grandchildren, forget it. So if you live yours, the way you guys live, 50, 55, you're alone in the house. It's a high melo. And don't you dare tell them what to do after. Let's take us. You get married 22, 23, the boy, she's 19, 20. When you're 45, you're already a grandfather. And she can be a grandmother even before 40. So you have your grandmother and you're fresh. You can enjoy your grandchildren. What kind of a grandson that remembers his grandfather on a cane, takes him to buy him something, a lollipop, and I'm sorry to take you. What kind of memory do you leave to your grandchildren? אתם מבינים, הוא היה מדבר איתם ככה, על החיים. Nothing to do with religious. שום דבר. שהתורה באמת באמת gave us a lifestyle of how to have a family form and how to have a good quality life and how you got respect for everything you do to your children, and you get it back not only from your children, from your grandchildren, from your great-grandchildren. If you see them, you got to run to the door. You give them a seat. You care about them. You don't text them, oh hi, and I'll see you, who knows when. That's why it's worth to be religious, because that life, באמת, נותן לך quality life and a reason to work for someone, because he's going to carry your name, he's going to care about you, he's not going to deny you, he's not going to say, oh, grandfather is calling, click, delete, I'll call you tomorrow. They're writing to you, they want to honor you, because that's how they grow. And אחר כך, אם אנחנו נלך, הוא היה מדבר איתם אפילו על בנות. הוא אומר, תראו מה עשו ממכם, סמרטוט. מה זה אישה חס ושלום? She goes from one, man and another man. איזה מין חיים אלו? איך ייתכן? מה? איפה הכבוד? Nothing to do with religious. איפה הכבוד שלך? איפה הכבוד שלך? Yourself, respect. מה זה? כל אחד בא שוכב, כאילו, מה קורה לך? How can you let people to do with your body whatever they want? איפה הכבוד שלך? And later on, האם יהיה לך חיים יפים כשאת יודעת כשכבר you went with so many others? איזה מהחיים יש לך? Versus someone who is loyal. איזה חיים? And you see, take, you know what's the difference between a religious kid or not religious kid when they get married? A religious kid, he didn't touch a girl before he got married. I'm not saying sleep, didn't touch. When you're on a date, you can't touch. But I love her. You can love her from far away. You cannot touch. You don't touch. So do you know what is a wedding for someone who keeps Torah? It's like, whoa, he came out of cage. Everything that Shaya saw now becomes mutar. Let's take the other way around. בעולם שלכם, הכל מותר, 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 מותר. What is marriage? You go into the cage and oy baboy, she's gonna see you. Having a text with some other girl, wow, 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 wow. What happened to the one with the letter over there? What happened to her? Said the story. No, we like the juicy stories over there.
My uncle married one of the most prominent families, wealthiest families in Morocco. And on his wedding night, they went to the hotel room. She finds a letter of him writing to his girlfriend back in America that he's getting married, that he has to break up with her. She took the letter, she threw it in his face, and divorced him that night.
The wedding night?
The wedding night.
That's the difference between our lifestyle and you. And that's how you should, that's how הוא היה מדבר איתם, לא שייך לדת, זה lifestyle. אתם חכמות, הלכתם לאוניברסיטה. So think what you do. And in 2 years, a bunch of those girls חזרו בתשובה, והם היו קוראים לו סבא. קוראים לו סבא. זה משהו גמרתי. One time, and I was there, a girl came to him, Rabbi, I'm coming to your office, אני בא להתחתן, כאילו צריכה לרשום, תוכן התיק. So I said, okay. So she was 20 something and he was 40. קראו לה לאה. אני אומר לה, לאה, מה קרה לך? מה קרה לך? השתגעת? Yeah, he's 40. You're 25, 23, 25. What are you doing? She said, Rabbi, אני מתה עליי. לא, אל תפריע עליי. היא אמרה לו, רבי, אני מתה עליו, והוא מת עליי. הרב, זה מאיפה באו. אני מתה עליו, והוא מת עליי. רבי, אמר לה, הרב, זה הצרה, אני עושה חופה לשני מתים. והוא חיתן אותה. 3 months after, היא רצה לדרוס אותו. התגרשו. And I was by the second marriage שלה, שתחסנה. אני הייתי בחופה שנייה במעל השנים. אבל הוא היה מדבר איתם על החיים. תחשבו מה אתם עושות, לא שווה, ככה זהו. ככה חזירו אותם בתשובה, עשרות כאלו, בתל אביב. אתה מבין אותי? וזה מה שהרב כותב פה. ועם כל הדקדוק היה לזה פנים מאירות ולא פנים מאוימות. Judaism is happy, it's beautiful, it's positive. The other way, if you want to change, whoa, Allah Akbar, Maya. רבי חנניה בן קשה אומר,
תגדיל תורה ועתיד גדל והתקדש שמי רבה מעל מעלי ברק ורותב והמלך מלכותב ושמח בבניהם וכהנים ושעה חי יכול ומכון וחי יכול בישראל בהגדה ושמח קריב ומאמן יהיה שמי רבה וברך לעדם ועל מי העד והלך וישתבח ויתפעל ויתנומה ויתעשה ויתעזל ויתעלים ויתעלל שמי תקדשה בריחו לעיל המקום וחטא שלתה שבחתה